evening. Well, good early evening. Good late afternoon, kind of early evening. I am in Egypt. Let me pull you up actually so you can see the sun is setting. Let me pull you up. Oh, that's better. So you can see the sun is there. It's going down. Yeah, it's beautiful here. And there are the mountains. There's the sun. I went to, let me show you. Hello. I went to Zuba. Zuba actually is now my favorite, bring you down a little, my favorite place here in Cairo, Egypt. It's been a long day, but here, I'll show you again. The sun is setting in Africa, in Egypt. In the country of Egypt, the sun is setting. It is my last evening here, and I will be leaving tomorrow. Hi, Felicia. Hi. It's my last evening here, and I will be leaving in the morning. It's very beautiful here. Very, very beautiful. I'll be leaving to head to another country tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. So literally my flight leaves at 4 in the morning. I'm going to leave here about 1 because it takes a little while, about an hour. I think it's about an hour, close to an hour to get to the airport. And as you can hear the noise, there's lots of traffic. It's not so bad around here because you've got the pyramids here, and then in that direction you've got GEM, the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is absolutely beautiful if you ever come here. And I'm going to eat my food from Zuba. They do awesome vegan food. I've eaten from Zuba 3 times since I've been here. And then I went to another vegan place called Vegan in Our House, which was so. But I like Zuba. I do like Zuba. And there's a Zuba in the Grand Egyptian Museum, but it's only for people who go into the museum. So when I was in the museum, I was able to access it. But I wanted to get something to eat, and I didn't really fancy having I haven't eaten like street food off the street, because I'm vegan, so I have to be mindful, and then I'm not into the whole oil. I'm just careful. I'd rather just be careful and go to a proper restaurant. But yeah, I just wanted to, I'm doing these quick little lives, really just to, just doing these quick little lives because I'm away and I can't edit a vlog because I'm up and down, running up and down, touring around. And then tomorrow I leave to go to another country. I've got so much footage. I think today, once I finish on this quick live, and I finish eating, I think I'm going to have a shower and sit down and try and edit, try and go through all the footage from the last 4 or 5 days since I've been here. It's just so much stuff, and I want to share everything, but I can't, but there's so many beautiful sights to see here. But my very quick take on Egypt is that it's it's very congested in terms of people, in terms of the air feels very congested, it's polluted. I don't know what it is. It's like sand, and I don't know what it is. It's something in the air here. The noise is a lot. I mean, I thought Vietnam was one thing, but the noise here is a lot. There's a lot of people. There's just a lot of everything. But if I was going to, somebody asked me what I would, if they were going to come to Cairo, what would be my top tips? I would be saying to them, get a tour guide, but plan your own tour. So you don't need, in my opinion, get a tour guide to pick you up from the airport like I did, take you to the pyramids like I did. It's nice for them to kind of explain about the pyramids. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice because it's not too technical. You can go inside the pyramid, which I did by yourself. They won't go in with you. But you can go to all the pyramids. You can go a little bit further on. I think to the third pyramid. I didn't do that, but you have to go via camel. Seeing the pyramid sunrise, so I would have. Oh, it's so beautiful here, Felicia, and the pyramid. It's just the sun is there and the pyramids are here, and I wanted to share. I wanted to share this with everybody, and yeah, so, but I wouldn't have a tour guide for like GEM, the Grand Egyptian Museum. I wouldn't have a tour guide for that. I did. And although the tour guide, they explain lots of things, they take you to what they think you want to see. And also GEM, that museum is really somewhere you go. Like for me, I could be in there all day, and we were in there for hours, but I could be in there, like get up in the morning, go to GEM, be in there the entire day. It's huge. There's like 12 floors. It's huge. And there's so much to see that you don't get to see with the tour guide because you're coming from other things. You know, you go to the pyramids, and by the pyramids over the other end is the Sphinx. And so you go there and see that. Then you leave there, and then you go to the GEM, and then you're going to somewhere. It's like, there's a lot. So for me personally, if I'm going to any museums here, I wouldn't go with a tour guide unless I wanted really in-depth information about things in that museum. I would arrange for a tour guide, really more of getting a driver. So a driver to pick you up from the airport, a driver and a tour guide to take you over to the pyramids and the Sphinx, because then they can explain things, and you're going to have questions. When you go over there, you will definitely have questions. And then bring you back so you have your free time, and then a driver to take you over to the museum, so the GEM Museum, the Egyptian Museum, and then also the museum, put my teeth in, the Museum of Civilization. I don't know if you can see over there. There's lots of buses and stuff because the bus goes around. It's so fantastic. It's so fantastic. Sorry. It's so beautiful. It's absolutely, Felicia, it's unreal. I'm sitting here looking at it, but it's actually unreal. And I don't know, you probably can't see. Let me try and, maybe you can. You see that, can you see the difference in this top of this pyramid here? You see the triangle? That was not the original one, because the original one fell. Can you see? This is what lets you know that the pyramids are so significant and no one can replicate them, because look at the difference. This is humankind now they fixed the top of this pyramid, but it's clearly not the same, because they will never be able to replicate what they did thousands of years ago. It's just amazing. And also, I learned so much about the pyramids. Sorry for the shaking. I learned that every single brick was selected. They selected every single brick that went into those pyramids. There's 3 pyramids, one smaller, and it's every single brick was tested and checked before it before it became one of the actual pyramids. But yeah, I can't remember when she told me, actually. Did she? Can't remember. She told me when that top of that pyramid fell. I think she did. I just can't remember. And then they've tried to kind of fix it, but it looks like it shouldn't be there. It really does look like it shouldn't be there. And on the other side of the pyramid, there's here there's an opening. I don't know if you can see that opening where my finger is. There's an opening there, and you don't get in through through the opening. But on the other side, there's an opening, and some years and years and thousands of years ago, a man tried to. Somebody thought heard rumors that there was gold in the bottom of the pyramids, and then he did a bomb blast, bombed another hole to get in, to find the gold, but there was no gold. But the pyramids are fantastic. Going inside, when I went inside, was absolutely, you'll see it in my vlog. If you watch my vlog, when I do it, you'll see me going inside. You'll see the people coming out, pouring, no exaggeration, pouring with sweat, going in, and the narrow space that you have to go in, and people going in, people coming out in this one narrow space. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I came. Look at the sun, the African sun. It's just different. I swear the continent has its own sun. I've lived on the continent and I swear it has its own sun. It's just amazing here. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I went into the pyramids. It was a little bit of anticlimax once you get to the top part. I don't think we were actually going right to the top. We're probably going midway. And then you get to a room. But again, all of that is in my vlog. The people have been, I haven't had any issues with the people here. It's not a country that I would necessarily live in. If somebody was to ask me that, I wouldn't live here. I didn't feel unsafe in the entire time that I was here. I brought with me so I came here, I'm here for four full days. I'm not counting the day I arrived, and I'm not counting tomorrow when I leave. So 4 full days. And you need to bring your card. You need to have a Visa card with you. I think MasterCard is okay. So you've got to have those with you, because places like here, the pyramids, GEM, for Grand Egyptian Museum, I booked in advance before I arrived. But the other places, the other museums, you have to pay by card, no cash. But I have not felt unsafe. I have felt like, sorry, that's what I was saying. I brought with me $250 USD. Was it 250? Yeah, was it 250? I think I bought $250 USD in cash. And that was, let me just put you down 1 second. And that was, do you want to face the sun? Let's face the sun whilst it goes down. And that was, I bought 250 USD in cash. I'd already paid for my hotel. I'd already paid for my tour guide. And that included my tours. My tour guide was just for me. I wasn't sharing my tour guide with anyone. That included transportation to and from the airport, and my tours. And I think my tour guide was $170 for that service, which I think is really reasonable. I'd pay it again. So I didn't need to worry about transportation for the hotel. Transportation to and from the hotel, from the airport. My hotel's paid for. I paid for that already. The only thing I needed money for and have needed money for is Uber and food and tips. Now, $250. I've probably spent maybe, I haven't counted because I've got a lot of money left over. And I've been going out every day. I had 2 free days. And I've been using Uber. I even got on the metro today, which was awesome. I probably spent maybe about $50. I want to say 60, 70 at most. I need to check. There's no way I've spent $250. No way, because I've got a lot of money left over. And I've been to Zuba, as I said, that restaurant. I've got what's it called? I brought a classic tamia from Zuba. The prices are really, really good. So yeah. And I went to the supermarket and I bought some juice, I bought water, I've tipped. So it's so cheap, it's ridiculous. It's just so cheap, it's ridiculous. I can't even explain it. Actually, let me give you an example. So I just traveled to Zuba, and it's 11 miles away. 11 miles. And I'm using Uber, and it was 200 Egyptian pounds. 211. I gave him 230, I think. I think that 11-mile drive was 211 Egyptian pounds. It's probably at $2 or something like that, something silly like that. So it's really, really cheap, really, really cheap. And then I just add extra as a tip. Don't need to tip in Zuba, and you don't need to tip when you go into the pyramids or the museum. But for Uber, I've tipped in Uber. Where else have I tipped? I haven't, really just Uber. So yeah, I think it was, as a takeaway, it's super, super cheap. You don't need to worry. Let me face you there. You don't need, in terms of money, you don't need to bring lots of money, but you do need to have a card for the museums because you have to pay with a card. I went to the Citadel as well yesterday. Very, very beautiful. You need a card for that. I vlog with a DJI camera, and it comes with a separate, a separate microphone. Leave the microphone in your hotel or you can take it with you, but you'll have to hand it in. They will give it back to you. But that if you forget, that might be a little bit of a problem. But as a general kind of takeaway, as I've said, I've not had any issues. I feel safe, completely safe. I went to the River Nile. I've done all the touristy things I came to do. And the 4 full days have been worth it. Definitely. The only thing that I think that I've struggled with is, drinks. Like if you want to buy there's no coconut water. I know it's silly. First world problems, right? Well, not even first world problems. This is just a place that you just can't get coconut water, even in the carton. There's a lot of Coca-Cola, lots and lots and lots of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is king here. And water, you can get bottled water drinking. And then as a vegan, there are a couple of places. I went to a place yesterday. It was okay. They add, though, 12% service and 14% tax, which is quite interesting. Which is quite high for that particular restaurant, but it's in a different type of area. But yeah, would I tell anyone, would I recommend coming to Cairo to do the tourist things? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have had, when I'm standing waiting for Uber, people coming and saying, taxi, do you want a taxi? And I just don't even say anything. I don't even reply. And, if we were anywhere else, that would be considered rude. But here, if you even I would highly recommend, don't even speak. Don't even let them hear your voice. Just ignore them. Keep your head straight. And when your Uber arrives, just ask your Uber driver just to show you their phone with your name on it. Because although on Uber it shows you their registration, like say the registration is 123, on the car all the numbers are written in Egyptian writing, so you can't read it. So you don't really know. And it will show you the car, the color and the name of the car, and the person's face. But get them to show you the phone with their Uber app with your name, so you're safe for anyone, male or female. And no, in the Ubers, I've not had any Uber driver trying to get more money from me, asking for more money. I've not had any of that. So I would absolutely, I think 4 days here. And if you want to stay in Egypt, I'm not going anywhere else, but I would certainly be wanting to go to a different part of Egypt. And bring snacks with you. And when I say snacks, I mean things like nuts and seeds and fruits and, those type of things. Because when you are walking around this beautiful place that I keep showing you, when you're around here and when you're in the museums that are full on, and you're getting a little bit peckish, there isn't really anything in there. There's nothing that for you to really kind of buy and stuff. And when you're over this side, the pyramid side and the gem museum side, you're 11 miles from downtown, where Zamalek, Zuba and all of those places are. That's 11 miles. So bring your snacks. However, if you are down this side, let me show you. I haven't started eating yet. I walked over, where am I? Yeah, I walked over there and turned right, and there's a supermarket there. There's a supermarket, well, there's a petrol station shop, and there's a little shop. Ooh, there's a little down there which I haven't been to. But if you don't want to be hassled and you don't want to have to like communicate about prices and all that nonsense, there is Carrefour. They have them in Cairo, and I went to one yesterday. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. There's Gem. There's the Grand Egyptian Museum. And I just wanted to share that information. I'm going to eat my food and then go start packing. Thank you, Felicia, for staying with me. I appreciate you. I just wanted to just check in, as I have been doing, because I'm not able to drop vlogs because I've been moving around. And so I think doing little lives is a way that I can show people where I am, and you can experience it through my eyes as well. I appreciate you all. Happy Christmas, Felicia, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I will see you in my next country, which will be tomorrow. Bye-bye.